It's what I talked about in the pregame, just the different movement that he has on so many pitches. His sinker-cutter combination with that curveball is really good, and he knows how to elevate when he needs to. But, I mean, he was really sharp tonight.
Are you at disbelief in that first inning as you're watching the sloppy play defensively?
Yeah, that's probably as bad as first innings we've had all year. And, you know, it leads to 2 unearned runs. It leads to extra pitches, which I think makes a difference tonight as well with Sonny. I actually thought Sonny threw the ball well. And it's unfortunate, you know, we gave him those 2 early runs.
Are those mistakes in the first amplified even more by the fact that Kluber is on the mound and you may not get a lot against him?
Yeah, I mean, you know that it can be a really tight game when he's on the mound, so giving them extra runs is not going to help you, and especially when you have someone as experienced as him.
What about the way Sonny Gray was throwing the ball did you like?
I like how he pitches down in the zone. I like the late movement that he has, the ground balls that he gets. And he had to, you know, he had to work extra some innings because of things that we created, and I thought there were some pitches that didn't go his way that led to some longer innings for him. But the late movement is what's so good.
Joe, did they call Torres out of the baseline?
He called him out of the baseline, and I really don't know what to do because you can't just run into the tag. So I almost feel like, do you teach your base runners just to run him over? And that's not what you want. So, I mean, it's something that I think we have to think about in the game. And, you know, the other thing that you've always been taught is to kind of dive away or dive into their feet, and that's dangerous too. So it's really difficult play.
Sure, the offense lately has been a little sluggish.
Yeah.
You shut off tonight to Kluber, or is this
Well, I think Kluber had a lot to do with it tonight. I mean, I'm watching the stuff, the pitches that he's throwing, and, you know, they're putting him on the board too. I mean, his stuff is dynamite. So, I mean, he had something to do with it. But we have been sluggish, and we got to figure it out.
I mean, you face guys like Sale when he's been on, and I mean, is there? I mean, Kluber was able to get through a complete game in 106 pitches, and when a guy's throwing like that, do you have to try to? I mean, are there things you can do to sort of make him work harder?
Well, I mean, it wasn't like he was throwing balls. I mean, if you're swinging at first pitches and it's a guy that's wild with really good stuff, it's one thing. I think with Corey Kluber, when he gives you a ball to hit, you better not miss it. And, I mean, the fact that he had, I don't know, 8, 9 strikeouts, 11, I mean, we're not making outs on the first pitch. So, I mean, I don't think our guys are up there swinging and just going up hacking. I think they have a plan, but he's executing.
Sure, the things that you can do, I guess, when you face a pitch like that is play good defense that prevents you from falling behind. So, I mean, is that thing like the team as a whole the past couple of days just hasn't been able to, whether it's the offense on one hand or?
Yeah, I think, you know, some of our situational hitting with our offense has hurt us. And tonight, obviously, was our defense. So it's been a couple different things. We continue to pitch well, which I think is really important because that's how you put together winning streaks. But we have to do the other things.